Have you ever wondered if the human body already carries a hidden miracle, the power to heal itself? In today's fast-paced world, we're often taught to believe that only medicine can bring us back into balance. But in truth, nature has already gifted us with a remarkable self-recovery system that lies deep within. The problem is we keep searching outside for solutions, while forgetting that real healing begins from within. According to Buddhist wisdom, lasting recovery always starts inside. The mind and body are inseparably connected, and when we live in harmony with ourselves, natural processes awaken, bringing back balance, strength, and peace. In this video, we'll explore 6 timeless principles passed down for thousands of years that show us how the body can heal itself without relying entirely on modern medicine. What makes these principles so powerful is that they aren't abstract theories. They're practical methods you can apply in everyday life to ease stress, strengthen your immune system, and nurture both physical and spiritual health. Each one serves as a gentle reminder that true wellness isn't something you chase, it's something you awaken within. So let's step into this journey of discovering the body's natural healing secrets and learn how to live with vitality, strength, and inner peace. Principle 1: Meditation, a natural medicine for mind and body. Have you noticed how the mind often runs endlessly while the body simply craves rest? In the rush of modern life, it's easy to feel as if the mind and body are pulling in opposite directions. Buddhist wisdom reminds us only when the two move in harmony can real health emerge. One of the most effective ways to restore this harmony is through meditation. Meditation isn't just about sitting still with your eyes closed, it's an invitation to reconnect with yourself. Think of it as a quiet sanctuary within where thoughts slowly settle and calmness gently rises. When we meditate, the body slows down, the mind softens, and together they create a state of deep relaxation and awareness. Meditation is the bridge that unites mind and body, allowing them to work together instead of against each other. The Buddha described meditation as a path to awakening, a way of seeing the mind with clarity and compassion. And the practice can be beautifully simple. Find a peaceful space, sit comfortably, and let your attention rest on the natural rhythm of your breath. Each inhale and exhale becomes an anchor, holding you gently in the present moment. Worries and distractions start to drift away, just like clouds passing across a wide open sky. What makes meditation truly remarkable is its power to transform not only the mind, but also the body. Modern science is now confirming what ancient wisdom has taught for centuries. Meditation lowers stress, improves the quality of sleep, strengthens the immune system, and even helps reduce blood pressure. It activates the body's natural healing response, reminding us that real health doesn't always come from medicine alone, but also from nurturing inner balance. And meditation is incredibly versatile. It doesn't always mean sitting still in silence. Walking meditation, mindful yoga, or simply being fully present while surrounded by nature all carry the same healing benefits. Each of these practices brings awareness back to the body and steadiness to the mind, creating a gentle rhythm that flows into everyday life. Practicing in a group can make the experience even deeper. Meditating together builds a shared energy of calmness and connection, reminding us that healing is not only personal, it's also collective, strengthening bonds of compassion and understanding. At the heart of meditation lies kindness, both toward ourselves and toward others. Beginners often feel discouraged when the mind starts to wander, but this is completely natural. Meditation isn't about forcing silence. It's about noticing, gently returning, and practicing patience with yourself. Over time, this process develops resilience, clarity, and an inner stillness that naturally radiates into every part of life. As you continue your practice, you may notice subtle yet powerful changes: a calmer heart, sharper focus, and a renewed sense of balance. These are signs that harmony between body and mind is being restored. Meditation, then, is not just a technique, it becomes a way of living. It guides us toward peace, health, and awareness in every single moment. By embracing this practice, we open the door to a life that feels more centered, joyful, and deeply fulfilling. And this is just the beginning. Stay with us as we continue uncovering the remaining timeless principles that show how the body can heal itself naturally without depending on medicine. Each step brings us closer to true well-being and lasting happiness. Principle 2: the power of self-love and self-care. Have you ever noticed how easily we show kindness to others, yet how difficult it is to extend that same compassion to ourselves? In the rush of everyday life, it's easy to forget that genuine well-being begins with how we treat our own minds and bodies. Buddhist wisdom reminds us caring for ourselves is not selfish, it's essential. Without a healthy relationship with ourselves, we cannot live fully, nor can we offer real love to those around us. Think of self-love and self-care as the roots of a tree. When the roots are strong, nourished, and secure, the tree can rise tall and weather even the strongest storms. In the same way, when we nurture love and care within our lives, grow more resilient, balanced, and peaceful. Self-love is the gentle practice of recognizing our true worth. It isn't about perfection. It's about embracing our uniqueness and saying with confidence, "I am enough." Modern science now supports this timeless truth. Studies reveal that people who practice self-compassion are less likely to suffer from stress, anxiety, or depression. It acts as a shield protecting our mental and emotional well-being. And self-care is how we put that love into action. Self-care doesn't require luxury or extravagance. In fact, it thrives in the simplest, mindful acts: taking a quiet walk, enjoying a nourishing meal, practicing meditation, or allowing ourselves to rest when we feel tired. Each of these choices sends a powerful message. My well-being matters. Every act of self-care is like planting a seed. Over time, those seeds grow into a life filled with vitality, strength, and balance. The Buddha once taught that we cannot pour from an empty vessel. Just as a lamp must be filled with oil before it can shine its light, we too must care for ourselves if we wish to truly care for others. By tending to our own needs with kindness, we restore the energy that empowers us to support and uplift the people we love. Still, practicing self-love is not always easy. Many of us carry the weight of comparison, criticism, or feelings of not being good enough. At times, overcoming these inner barriers feels like climbing a steep mountain, but with each step upward, the view becomes clearer and more beautiful. One simple yet powerful tool is the use of affirmations, gentle reminders that speak kindness directly into our own hearts. Telling ourselves, "I deserve peace," or "I am learning and growing each day," can slowly reshape the way we see our inner world. Equally important is the practice of setting boundaries. Just as a garden needs a fence to protect it from harm, our well-being also requires limits. It's not only okay, but necessary to say no, to step back from negativity, and to create space for the things that truly nourish us. Self-love and self-care are not destinations you arrive at once and for all. They are lifelong journeys. Much like tending a garden, they require patience, daily care, and consistency. Over time, those efforts blossom into joy, balance, and resilience. Sharing this journey with others through honest conversations, supportive friendships, or communities of care makes the path even more rewarding. By embracing self-love and self-care, we unlock a stronger, calmer, and more compassionate version of ourselves. This is not indulgence, it is the foundation of a healthy, meaningful life. When we honor and care for ourselves, we create space for peace to grow within us and to flow outward, touching the world around us. Principle 3. Eating with awareness. In today's busy world packed with deadlines and distractions, eating often becomes automatic, just another task on our to-do list, instead of an experience to be savored. But Buddhist wisdom reminds us that food is more than just fuel. It is an opportunity to practice awareness, gratitude, and balance. This is the essence of mindful eating, a practice that can transform not only our health, but also the way we experience life itself. And here's the truth: mindful eating is not about strict diets or rigid rules. Instead, mindful eating is about paying attention, truly noticing the colors, textures, and flavors in every bite. It means slowing down, listening to the signals your body sends, and honoring the effort and energy that brought this meal to your table. Each bite becomes more than just food. It turns into a moment of connection, reminding us that nourishment is both physical and spiritual. When we eat with awareness, we begin to realize that food impacts us far beyond simply satisfying hunger. Have you ever noticed how some meals leave you energized and light, while others leave you heavy, restless, or drained? These are the body's quiet messages guiding us toward what supports balance, vitality, and calm. Buddhist wisdom encourages us to reflect on where our food comes from: the earth, the farmers, and the countless conditions that made it possible. In this way, eating mindfully becomes an act of gratitude, extending kindness not only to ourselves, but also to the world around us. Mindful eating also teaches us to live in greater harmony with nature, respecting the interconnected web of life that sustains us. Interestingly, modern science now confirms what ancient teachings have always emphasized. Research shows that eating without distractions, turning off the TV, putting down the phone leads to greater satisfaction, better digestion, and even healthier weight management. When we're fully present with our meals, we naturally eat just enough without overindulgence. It's the difference between rushing through a story versus immersing yourself in its richness. Of course, mindful eating takes practice. Many of us are so used to eating quickly or snacking while distracted that slowing down feels strange at first. But over time, it becomes second nature, much like learning to ride a bike. It may feel awkward in the beginning, but eventually it becomes a joyful skill you carry for life. Practical steps can make it easier to begin. Before your next meal, pause for a moment of gratitude. Take in the colors, the aromas, and the effort behind the food. Eat slowly, chew with awareness, and notice how each bite feels in your body. This simple ritual can transform an ordinary meal into a moment of calm connection and deep appreciation. Mindful eating is not about restriction, it's about appreciation. By choosing foods that truly nourish us, savoring them with presence, and listening closely to our body's needs, we cultivate holistic health, strengthening body, mind, and spirit together. As mindfulness flows into the way we eat, we begin to notice not only improved well-being, but also a greater sense of joy in everyday life. Eating becomes more than just consumption. It becomes a path toward balance, gratitude, and inner peace. Principle 4: the power of a healthy lifestyle. Healthy routines and daily habits form the foundation of a balanced, fulfilling life. They are the small, intentional steps we take each day that shape our physical strength, mental clarity, and overall well-being. Think of them as the bricks in the house of your life. Each one adds stability and resilience, creating a strong and lasting structure. A mindful daily routine begins with how we start the day. Morning rituals, even the simplest ones, can set the tone for everything that follows. A short walk in fresh air, a few gentle stretches, or a quiet moment of reflection can awaken both body and mind. These practices are like a morning handshake, with life itself welcoming the day with clarity, energy, and purpose. Equally important is learning to balance work with rest. In the busyness of life, we often push ourselves forward without pause, but both the mind and the body need time to recharge. Adequate rest, whether through short breaks during the day or deep restorative sleep at night, is essential for recovery and productivity. Rest is not a luxury. It is a cornerstone of sustainable wellness. Movement is also vital, and it doesn't have to be complicated. A brisk walk, dancing to your favorite music, yoga, or even simple stretches can awaken the body, improve circulation, and release tension. Moving with intention is a gift you give your body, a way to build strength, boost energy, and maintain flexibility. And of course, nutrition plays a key role in this lifestyle of balance and vitality. Mindful eating encourages us to slow down, savor each meal, and appreciate its flavors while nourishing our bodies with wholesome foods. Eating with awareness not only improves digestion, but also supports steady energy and creates a healthier, more balanced relationship with food. Time management also plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy routines. By planning and prioritizing, we ensure that the essential parts of life, work, exercise, rest, and self-care, all receive the attention they truly deserve. Think of it like conducting a symphony. When each instrument plays in harmony, the music flows beautifully. Breaking unhealthy habits is another important part of the process. Whether it's staying up too late on screens, relying on processed foods, or skipping movement altogether, changing these ingrained patterns requires patience and consistency. Think of them as weeds in a garden. Removing them clears the space for stronger, healthier habits to grow. Flexibility is just as important as discipline. Life is dynamic, and our routines must adapt to shifting circumstances, responsibilities, and goals. Adjusting habits when necessary is not a setback. It's a way to stay aligned with long-term well-being. Daily routines are not about perfection. They are about intention, persistence, and care for yourself. Over time, these small, steady steps compound into greater health, clarity, and fulfillment. Healthy habits become stepping stones toward a more vibrant life, one where you feel empowered to take charge of your well-being, nurture your body, and cultivate inner peace. With commitment and mindfulness, every day becomes an opportunity to strengthen the foundation of a happier, healthier life. Principle 5. The healing power of nature. When we think about healing, our minds often go to medicine, therapy, or rest. Yet there is another powerful source of restoration that's available to us every single day: nature. The natural world, with its quiet rhythms and timeless beauty, offers profound healing for both body and mind. By simply stepping outside, taking a deep breath, and allowing ourselves to be fully present, we open the door to a kind of renewal that no modern invention can ever truly replicate. Nature is more than just scenery. It is a living, breathing presence that constantly reminds us of balance, simplicity, and connection. Imagine walking through a forest. The air feels cooler, each breath richer, and the colors of the leaves seem to soothe your tired eyes. The sound of flowing water or birdsong carries an almost musical quality that calms the mind and softens the heart. In these moments, stress loosens its grip, and the world feels gentler, more forgiving. And this isn't just imagination. Science confirms what ancient traditions have always known. Spending time outdoors reduces stress hormones, lowers blood pressure, and strengthens the immune system. Across cultures and spiritual practices, nature has always been honored as a sacred teacher. In Buddhist philosophy, for example, harmony with the natural world is seen as a direct path to inner peace. When we remember that we are part of something greater, an interconnected web of life, our worries shrink and our perspective deepens. Standing beneath a vast open sky or beside an ancient tree we realize we are never truly alone. Just as we hold space for nature, it holds space for us. The mental benefits of connecting with nature are equally powerful. In our fast-paced lives, our minds often feel crowded with endless thoughts and worries. Yet a simple walk in the park, a quiet moment in a garden, or sitting silently by a lake can act like pressing the reset button. Nature clears away mental clutter and offers fresh perspectives. Many people describe moments of clarity, inspiration, or even deep healing after spending time outdoors. These are not fleeting experiences, they are proof of nature's ability to restore balance within us. And when we bring mindfulness into this connection, the healing becomes even deeper. Practicing mindfulness in nature, whether through meditation, slow breathing, or simply noticing the sensations around us, invites a deeper connection to the world we live in. Feeling the warmth of sunlight on your skin, listening to the gentle rustle of leaves, or noticing the fragrance of flowers draws us fully into the present moment. In these moments, stress begins to dissolve, and we feel both calm and renewed. Caring for the natural world is also a way of caring for ourselves. Choosing sustainable living, adopting eco-friendly habits, and protecting natural spaces create a cycle of mutual healing. When we nurture the earth, we are also ensuring our own well-being and the well-being of future generations. This relationship goes beyond physical health. It becomes a form of spiritual nourishment. Even for those who live in busy cities where access to wilderness may be limited, there are countless ways to invite nature into daily life. Tending to a houseplant, sitting in the shade of a tree, or taking a walk through a nearby park can bring moments of peace and clarity. These small connections matter. They remind us that nature is never far away. It is always ready to support and heal us if we choose to engage with it. Community efforts to protect the environment are equally important. When people come together to preserve green spaces, plant trees, or clean rivers, they not only create healthier landscapes, but also strengthen bonds with one another. Healing through nature then becomes both personal and collective, a shared journey toward balance, connection, and well-being. Ultimately, embracing nature as a source of healing is about more than simply spending time outdoors. It's about recognizing our deep relationship with the earth and honoring the gifts it provides. Every leaf, every breeze, and every drop of rain is part of a greater story that connects us to the very essence of life itself. By returning to nature with open hearts, we rediscover peace, strength, and a deep sense of belonging. Principle 6. Understanding modern medicine. Modern medicine stands as one of humanity's greatest achievements. It has extended our lifespans, reduced suffering, and provided solutions for countless conditions that once seemed impossible to treat. From life-saving surgeries to advanced medicines, this field has given us extraordinary tools that continue to transform lives every single day. And yet, like every system, modern medicine carries both limitations and opportunities. By recognizing both sides, we can approach healthcare with wisdom, balance, and clarity. One common limitation is the tendency to focus on treating symptoms rather than addressing root causes. Many treatments bring relief, but sometimes they act more like temporary patches than lasting solutions. For example, a painkiller may ease discomfort, but it doesn't always address the deeper imbalance that caused the pain in the first place. True healing requires us to look beyond surface-level fixes and search for the origins of illness, whether they lie in our lifestyle environment or emotional well-being. At the same time, modern medicine provides immense opportunities. Its precision in diagnostics, its life-saving ability to respond to emergencies, and its breakthroughs in surgery and pharmaceuticals are unmatched. Still, medicine is most powerful when it's not seen as the only answer, but as part of a broader integrated approach to wellness. This is where holistic practices, mindfulness, and traditional healing methods can beautifully complement Western science. Think of it as weaving together different threads into one strong, unified fabric. Modern medicine contributes its strength through technology and science, while ancient wisdom adds prevention, mindfulness, and care for the mind and spirit. Together, they form a more complete path to health and healing. Together, these approaches create a more complete path to health, one that values both evidence and lived experience, both the physical body and the inner self. Another powerful opportunity lies in prevention. Instead of waiting until illness appears, preventive health emphasizes daily choices that build resilience. Nutritious food, regular movement, restful sleep, and stress management are all forms of medicine in their own right. Preventive care is like building a strong foundation before a storm arrives. It strengthens us, preparing us to face life's challenges with stability and grace. But prevention also requires knowledge. In today's world, health information is everywhere, yet not all of it is accurate or suitable for everyone. That's why asking questions, doing thoughtful research, and seeking multiple perspectives empower us to make choices aligned with our unique needs. Knowledge in this way becomes a compass, helping us navigate the vast sea of medical options. Community, too, plays a vital role. By sharing health education and raising collective awareness, we create environments where people not only heal as individuals, but thrive together. In the end, the limitations of modern medicine are not barriers, they are invitations. They invite us to look deeper, to combine strengths, and to embrace a holistic vision of health. When science joins hands with mindfulness, prevention, and traditional wisdom, we walk a balanced path toward true well-being. Modern medicine is an extraordinary gift, but it's not the entire story. Our journey to health becomes most powerful when we draw upon all the tools available, ancient and modern, physical and spiritual, working together to support life in its fullest expression. As we reach the end of this journey through the transformative practices of wellness, let's pause to reflect on everything we've explored. From meditation, which cultivates inner peace, to the power of self-love and self-care, each step offered tools to nurture both mind and body. We discovered how mindful eating deepens our connection with food, and how adopting healthy routines strengthens our energy and vitality. We experienced the healing presence of nature, and we learned how understanding modern medicine empowers us to make wiser, more informed choices. Each of these insights is like a gentle lantern lighting the path to lasting health and harmony. Revisit them often, integrate them into your daily life, and allow their benefits to unfold naturally. Thank you for walking this journey with us. If these insights spoke to you, please like this video, subscribe for more, and support the practice of mindfulness. Until next time, may your life be filled with peace, balance, and harmony.